I've just come across an incredible plugin. This is Janggo by Mercurial Tones, not to be confused with Janggo from Django Unchained. If you guys are familiar with plugins like Kickstart and Shaperbox, then Janggo is the plugin for you because it is also another type of volume shaper plugin, but the best part is it's absolutely free. So enough talking, let's get into the video and I'll explain exactly what this plugin is and what it can do. This is Janggo by Mercurial Tones. Fun fact, the Mercurial Tones company is actually made by a fellow YouTuber. This is a volume shaper plugin. Now, a volume shaper plugin lets you shape the signal of the sound that you're working with. If you can see these lines that are going from left to right, that is basically the signal going through. And the signal will shape itself based on the shape that you've drawn over here. For example, I have a synthesizer plugin loaded in. If I play it without the Janggo, it sounds like this. Now if I switch it on, instant house music in my opinion. Now you're free to draw whatever shape that you want. For example, if I do something like that, how's it gonna sound? But if you're too lazy to do that, or if you're not creative enough to pull that off, Janggo provides you with a list of presets. This is the main sidechain sound, the ducking sound of any shaper plugin, which is why it's the first preset, iconically named Alice, after the founder of Mercurial Tones. We have a less subtle one here. And then yeah, look at this weird one. What the hell is this? Volume shapers are absolutely necessary when you're sound designing to create a lot of weird sounds. FL Studio does have its own inbuilt stock volume shaper. It's called Gross Beat. It works pretty much the same way, but in my opinion, it's not as flexible as Janggo. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into the controls of Janggo. Janggo has a single mode and a multi-band mode. Single mode affects the sound entirely. Every frequency is treated the same way. If you click on multi-band, you can edit each frequency, the low, the mids, and the highs separately. This is the low, then you got blue for mids, and then red for highs. So essentially, you can give a different shape to each frequency and just make it even more wild sound. For example, we'll leave the lows with the Alice sidechain. And then for the mids, we'll give it this. And then highs, we'll give it something freaky like that. Look at that. You can see all three of the shapes working collectively. Now that reminds me of a very important rule in music production. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. But yeah, anyway, that's a very cool feature when done properly, not like what I just did. Now, one of my favorite things about this plugin is the fact that it lets you sidechain sounds. So right now I have a synth and a kick loaded in. First of all, sidechain the kick to the synth track, just like you normally do. This time, we're gonna open up Janggo, go here, click the second option, go to the processing tab, right click on the sidechain box, and you'll see kick, because that's the name of the kick channel that I sidechain the synth to. Enable the sidechain, and also make sure that the trigger is set to sidechain. Now, if I play it, so basically the kick is triggering the sidechain now, but you may think that it doesn't sound that different from the normal preset. So let's make it a little more interesting. I'll change up the kick pattern so you guys can notice the difference. And you can use that with any preset, by the way. Let's go a little crazy again. The song is like changing every time you shape the volume a different way. It's insane. I could just do this for hours. It's just so creatively fun. And then of course, they added a randomizer switch. So if you click it, they give you a random shape like that. I still cannot believe that this plugin is free. Here's another sound. I like this chord progression that I've made, so I'm just gonna keep working on it.
A few moments later.
Oh my god. If you're making EDM or any kind of house music and if you want to make a really cool drop, this plugin is all you need. Look at all the things that I made. I just made like 20 different drops in one song. I still can't believe that this plugin is free. I wanted Kickstart for so long, but volume shaping isn't something that I do that often, so I wasn't that keen on spending money to buy it, even though it's only like $30. I'm so glad I stumbled upon this. I can't believe more people don't know about it. It's not just this plugin. They have a ton of plugins that can be used as alternatives for other famous and useful plugins. Go and check it out. I will leave a link to their website in the description. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week.